Hi everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and I have not been painting in, I feel like it's a long time. Since I came back, well actually before I left my son's house, caught one of the kids cold. So that is what happens. You know, people get sick. So I'm back home, and I decided to do something very relaxing and beginner friendly and easy, and it's a great way to just relax and do something, um, just something easy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is paint some hearts, and I'm going to doodle over them. So I don't want this to be a really long video. I want it to be, get to the point and show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with some hearts. I'm using the GenCraft paper. I taped it down to a piece of plexiglass, and I'm using the Kuretake paints that I like. I really like them, and I think a lot of other people like them too. They seem to be pretty popular. So with that, let's just dive into these paints, these really pretty paints, and let's just have fun. Okay, so we're just going to paint these hearts and have fun. It's a very hot day here in Florida. I went out this afternoon and had lunch with a friend I haven't seen in a while. So we got to reminisce, which was really nice. And we will do it again. Sometimes not very good at contacting my friends. And so that was a nice lunch we had. And here I am back home, painting, and I'm going to doodle. So some of these hearts are going to intermingle, and some of them will be just on their own, floating about, and in all different directions. Just like that. So this morning I finished a friend's, she asked me to make her journal, so that is finished, and I made a short, very like 3 or 4 minute video, which will go up soon, just to show you guys. It's not for sale, it's just to show you some of the things that you can do with your paintings. So I made copies of them and added them to her journal. I made embellishments with them. Let's you know what? Let's put this here, add a little bit of water, and let's mix in another green with that, and a darker green, and we got another green. Here we go. So let's go down here. And I think it came out really nice. I'm really happy with it. I think she will too. She's excited. She just bought a brand new house. She's having it built, and she wants to put it on her coffee table. How nice is that? And let's get some orange here. And let's go down here. And we'll make this side a little bit bigger. And we'll add like a few more different colors. Oh, that's pretty. And there's so many different ways you can do this. You can do the same, you know, different hues of the same color. If you want it to just be like, say, greens or purples. Let's see, let's get other colors in here. Let's get this pretty pink. And we'll go this way. It has been so hot here. It was really hot at my son's. They said on, you know, and my girlfriend said the same thing over here on the west side of Florida. Extremely hot. Like they'll say it's 90, but it feels like 103, and it really does. Extremely humid and hot. And a lot of my friends have a difficult time with the heat. There we go. And let's get some, let's get this. Let's see. Let's turn it. I want the hearts to be going in all different directions. And then after this, we will doodle over them. Sweat that a little bit and drag that paint around. Let's get a little bit more. So my son took my grandson for a haircut, and when I saw what he looked like and compared him to what he looked like before I left, I couldn't even believe it was the same child. He looks like he got a year older. So we're getting this purple. Let this a little. And let's just turn it. Let's have the hearts going in all different directions. I looked at him and I said, I can't even believe it's this. I've only been gone for 5 days. How did he? Looks like he's a year older. And my son laughed and said, yeah, he looks like he's the same age as his sister now, and she's a year older. He's a big kid. He's not speaking. My son says he's language delayed, which kind of concerns me a little bit. But I guess, you know, I don't know, they're supposed to be speaking 30 words by the time they're, let's turn this around, let's go this way. By the time they're 18 months. And I honestly don't remember. But no matter what, I love them. And I'm looking forward to getting back over there. Okay. Let's see, what colors should we put in here? We have all bright colors, so let's stick with it. Let's put a blue in here. And I'm going to get a tissue so that I'm very careful. I don't want to make a mess. Trying not to bump into this one. We're very close to the other heart, so I'm trying to be careful not to bump into this pink heart so that the colors don't run into each other. I always say the same thing, that painting is very relaxing. It just, you know, being retired, it helps fill my life. And I really think it's, you know, it's good for your soul, your well-being. Okay, so I think we're doing good. Let's put a heart. Let's turn this around. And let's put a heart over here where it's coming off of the paper. So we got purple. Let's get this lime green. Even though we have, you know what, we have lime. Let's go with it. And this one's going to go off the paper like that. So the next thing we have to do, you know what, I think we're going to do one. No, we'll leave this alone. I'm going to dry this and I will be right back. You won't even know I was gone that long. Okay, so I dried it and now I put a piece of paper towel over it so that I don't smudge anything in case it's still a little bit wet. But look at how cute it is. So now we're going to enhance it even more, and I'm going to doodle over it. And I'm not worried about my lines being perfect. It's actually okay to go outside the lines. So I really enjoy doing lines and circles. So that's what I'm going to do. Now this would make a great cover for a card, which you could add to cardstock. There we go. And then I'm going to draw lines this way. And I just want to make sure, yes, you know, sometimes I think I hit the play button and it turns out later on I was still on pause. So I just wanted to check and make sure. There we go. And let's do this one. And we're going to go like this. let's do some round dots. I don't know if I mentioned, this is a Signo, Uniball Signo DX. Am I in camera? Yeah. In frame, rather. Okay, I hope you saw that. I'll put it in the description, everything that I'm using. And I think I mentioned in the beginning, this is Gen Craft paper. And we're going to do some circles in here, different size circles. Small ones, large ones. And then okay, let's move on to the next one. And don't worry if your hands are, I'm going to use, okay, so now I'm using, you know, if your hands are shaky, don't worry about it. We're supposed to be having fun here, and painting is supposed to be relaxing. Is that upside down? Okay, so this is Uniball Signo, and this is the gold. So, what are we going to do? We'll do some circles, some little circles. And let's see what happens. Let's go around that circle with the black pen. Sometimes it's okay to just, you know, like experiment and see. So over here, we're going to do some spirals. One of my favorites. Love doing these. Okay. Let's continue on. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so what are we going to do? We'll do lines that are spread out like that. And then we're going to turn it. Let's try something different. All right. And then we're over here. So we're going to divide this in half. And let's take the gold pen and let's go like this. Okay, then let's do some black dots. Right, stand up and make sure I'm in. Yes, I am. Do some black dots like that. And we'll do every other one. Now, there's no rules to this. You can do whatever you want. Okay, that looks pretty cool. So let's do the opposite on this one. Let's go with the black lines. Like that. And I don't know how this is going to come out, but let's try it. Okay, a little different. And let's do this green one. And we're going to use the gold pen here. Definitely. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's do some gold circles, and then we'll bring the gold up like this, gold lines. There. And this one I'm going to do circles throughout the entire heart. Okay, so I finished that heart. I did all the circles in there, and now we just have a few more to go. And then we'll add something to around the hearts. Now look at this. I smudged it already. I wonder if I can get that out. Let me put some water on my brush. Let me just wet that. See if that'll come out. a little bit. That's why I tried to use the towels, the paper towels, so I don't smudge. But, you know, I wasn't being careful enough, I guess. Okay, so I want to use the gold. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. All right, let's do some and then maybe we'll fill this in. Okay, we got that one done. Let's go. And we'll come over here. And let's do those squigglies again. Big favor. If you like what I'm doing, I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the like button. And if you'd like to follow me, hit the subscribe and notification button so you get notified when I am doing another video. Okay, let's do some lines going diagonally. Very simple, easy peasy, relaxing, beginner level. Anybody can do this. Okay, and then this one. So we're going to go straight lines down. the opposite way. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, I like the way this came out, but I'd like to add a little bit around where it's kind of empty. These are easy to do. Okay, let's take off the tape and see how this came out. So, what I did, this is painter's tape. Let me see, which way did I? And it's basically just used to frame out your picture if you want that look. And what I did was, before I applied it, I put it on my clothing to try and get some of the glue off of the tape so it doesn't rip, which has happened numerous times, the paper. And let's see how that, so far we're doing good. Okay, so now there's more that you could do if you really wanted to. I mean, you could color in the hearts, but this is just a little doodad, little doodle to, you know, break up the day and make you feel relaxed. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. And with that, I will see you on the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.